Nestor gives his boxingvoice.com in association with FightHype.com here with Keith one-time Thurman. Thurman, I wanted to get your thoughts on the young gun, man. Vergil Ortiz calling you out after his fight. First thing he says is, "I won." Thurman, it's not the first time he says it. And I know you had a little slogan here in this very gym called the Keith one-time Thurman test. Do you want to put Vergil through it, or do you feel like I'm on another level, he's still making his bones, let him make them before he could bark up this tree?
You know, I got my eyes geared towards the biggest fights at 147. I would say that he probably has to climb the ladder a little bit more, but only because he's gunning after me, I'm not gunning after him. I got my guns pointed down barrels at different targets, you know, mainly world champions, because I want to get back on that world champion status. So, you know, I'm glad that he's got the fire and the passion and the grit to call me out, and that he, you know, I've seen a little bit on the boy. I can't speak much because I haven't seen much, so I'm not going to go deep into anything there, but he definitely shows potential, lets his hands go, seems like he's a power puncher, seems like he can hurt, seems like he's a little wide still, a little open still, but besides that, man, it's a good fight, man. When them young dogs, I remember being a young dog, when them young dogs are barking and they're hungry, you know, it's one thing to have a barking dog, it's another thing to have a hungry barking dog, you know what I mean? So when they're young and they're hungry and they're barking, man, you know, that's filled with passion. And, you know, let's just see what happens to the boy in his career. You know me, if I get the phone call that his name, if any name is presented to me on a list, then that's legitimacy of me potentially seeing them in the ring. I've only heard of this kid through a few people due to the call out. Besides that, I haven't really heard much about this kid.
Obviously, you gave us your thoughts on Vergil in a previous interview, but another young gun, and one that the world seems more invested in, if not the networks, is Jaron Ennis. Because of him, you know, clearing up his lawsuit and now working with Showtime, it seems like that could be a possible opponent for Keith one-time Thurman. Is he too young and not on your radar, or would you look to do like a Mayweather, right? Because they're calling this guy the next one, right? So would you take him on early like Canelo, like Mayweather did Canelo?
Like I said, man, anything that gets presented to me, I'll look at it. These young bucks have not been presented yet. I really think they're still climbing the ladder. I think they know that they belong with the best fighters in the world. They're starting to build their names. They're starting to get their recognition. The young man that you just mentioned, he might be on Showtime. Never heard of him. You know. So
you never watched this fight with Sergey Lipinets, common opponent with Mikey? He destroyed him.
No.
Oh.
No. Lipinets never really impressed me though, and I think a lot of people started figuring his style out. I think it was very one-dimensional. So if somebody handled him good, it's about time. I think Lipinets got through too many people anyways, so it is what it is.
So you never even seen Jaron Boots Ennis fight?
No, sir.
Not on Thurman's radar. All right, thank you.